Hi, I'm Edie.
And I'm Ruda.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a daily tarot reading today, and the day is February 9th, 2018. We work together, channeling energy as a body of light, helping people to understand some information through the energy of the tarot. Today we're using the Rider-Waite deck. And we're going to ask you to center yourself a little bit and clear all the energies from outside influences and allow the energy of the guides and guardians and angels and bodies of light that wish to work with us to bring us this information with clarity and understanding. Thank you. Ooh, the Lovers.
Oh, and they're all facing them.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So here we have the Lovers card. Is the first one.
So I'll just
And
bring it up to them.
yes, and this is our first card, and we'll be reading that in a moment. Just want you to take a look at it. Thank you. And the next card is the Six of Pentacles. Thank you. And the next card is the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful cards. And the underlying current card, I used the bottom of the deck for this, and this is the Knight of Swords. Oh, very exciting. So I feel today the energy of the day is quite a lot of movement within everything. There seems to feel a lot of air energy. And with the Lovers card, I feel that there's a lot of celestial energy coming in regards to how love is coming into the planet and how important it is at this moment in time. Through this day, I feel like there's going to be some awarenesses for people about gathering energy from past relationships on how to be in general in all relationships. So there may have been some relationship understandings from in the past, and as they come forward through this day, you may have some sort of aha moments about how energy is coming in all relationships. So maybe your relationship with your children, or with your pets even, or with co-workers, or with the partner. All these lessons are all leading to help us have a greater understanding of what love is about for us on this planet. And as we work through those things, we learn to become better people.
Even relationship with yourself.
Absolutely.
That's actually huge. That's coming through because as we are having all these relationships, with lovers, with workers, co-workers, pets, these are all just reflections of what is it, that's how we perceive the relationship with ourselves. And so it's allowing us to have the space to actually reflect. How are we treating ourselves? What is the relationship with ourselves, to ourselves?
Absolutely, and that's very key, and I feel is key, because without that relationship with yourself, then you can't have that confidence to move forward with things that I feel are coming in through this day. the way we have relationships with other people, though, is it's important because the reflection of ourself is there. We don't always see ourselves. We think we're great and wonderful until we start getting in a relationship, and it can be any type of relationship. But the most common one we learn from is in a most romantic relationship, or through children. Also, is a very good way to learn how we are through things. If we are open-minded towards learning about ourselves and working through our problems, then we can look at everything as a reflection so that we can obviously grow past those things to become a better person. And in general, when we do this, the collective consciousness, the energy of how people are generally thinking is really going to push through in a good way, and it's going to help other people say, oh, you know, I really like the way you handle that within this certain relationship. I think I'm going to try to emulate that or work towards being like that. And we're going to start to recognize other people who are doing good things. And when everybody starts doing that, it starts to feed off of each other, and it's really a wonderful thing that begins to happen. And I do believe we have a lot of guides on the other side that are helping us at this time for the next, I feel, maybe a couple of years with this in general, but it seems to be really important on this day to help you through a specific matter. And that, I feel, brings me to the next card. I feel that's about all that's coming through for that one in general on that. We may flip a little bit back. I feel the sun is also very important coming in through that, but I feel like it's coming in a little bit later and reflection a little bit later. But I think the next one is the Six of Pentacles. And so I'll just hold that up for one more second there for you. And so this card is, I feel like there's like a lot of energy about doing things for other people at this specific time. This card can be about receiving that, but it also can be about being the person who is giving things. But I also feel that what's really important about this is giving things in balance. And when things are given in balance, you're not depleted in your giving, you're energized by your giving. And on the other hand, you know, a lot of people who like to do things for other people, the balance that comes in when you're giving something to somebody, you have to be able to receive something also. You can't just give. You're going to deplete for sure in those cases. So you have to be able to receive. So when we're referring, you know, with this card adjacent with it, it is talking about our relationships. And so whatever the circumstance is, whether it be you're having difficulty in understanding what's happening at work, or you want to get a message across at work, or you want to help somebody through a specific problem they're having at work, but you don't even know how to approach that person. I feel when you come through a space of a generosity, of maybe taking your experience with that work and putting it and applying it and explaining it to a person, is good, but also listening to what they have to say about it. So you're able to receive where they're coming from. Where they're coming from is extremely important, I feel, as well. And within this energy, we can sometimes forget about that we need to listen as well as give. And that will help bring us in balance.
There's a lot of relationship. There's a lot of synergy that's perhaps is happening that we might want to become aware of, because there's always, everything is in balance. It's just up to us to identify it potentially, and if it's something is out of balance, then just bring back the balance.
I also feel that this is to do with finances. Finances, it's about it's really important that you're not giving too much. However, it's really important also to understand that because you've done that maybe in the past, that you are able to balance how much you're putting forth. It seems to be, and maybe I'm being a little repetitive, but it seems to be extremely important with money, so you're not leaving yourself short somehow this month. So becoming balanced and watching your spending and watching how much you're pulling in and balancing those two is important as well within this. And there could be some issues, maybe you know, asking for a raise even, I feel could be partially to do with this. And this also reflects on your self-confidence. And you know, I'm really feeling it's important to embody that self-confidence and knowing what you bring to the table within a certain amount of work, or within your work area, or even within your relationships. Know what you bring to the table, and also know where you lack and where you could ask for help.
And the third card is the Ace of Pentacles.
I feel like this is almost like creating a flow of energy, that when you get to the Ace of Pentacles, it's talking about a happy home life, a happy balanced finances, and it's like the perfect little world going on here. And it seems to be coming out from the clouds out of nowhere, but it's not coming out of nowhere today. It's coming out of the fact that you have self-confidence in what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You have experience in what you're doing. You understand what it takes to do what you're doing. And as you're doing that, it's creating a balance in every aspect of your life, not just one area. So whatever your issue is, if you face that issue today and you have the confidence in yourself that you may not always be completely on board with everything or correct about everything, and be willing to listen to where you're lacking in some areas, and then you're able to balance it with what you're good at. And when you concentrate at what you're good at and you're thinking of the positive thoughts, then you're able to float that in every aspect of your life, not just one area. It seems to me that that is a flow of how things become very abundant for you. Like, actually, I see a lot of financial abundance. I'm not, you know, I don't usually concentrate on that, but in this reading, it seems to me that if you go out and ask for what you want and have confidence in what you're doing, also balance in that, you're going to really get financial gain from this. And it is going to be a gift. Some of you, I even feel, will get a personal, like a gift of money. You're going to get an actual gift of physical money.
So this concludes the reading for today, February the 9th, 2018. If you'd like to receive a personal reading, feel free to reach us. Their information is down below at the video. As well, do tune in for the reading for tomorrow.
Thank you, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we